All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back update on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too, so that you'll be among the first set of people to get our news anytime we drop on Bujum. Yes. Also, remember to like and share this news too. All right, my people, as you see for your screen there, and so it happen. The European Union have always taken note of every single thing. The Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, who we all know has been doing the Lord's work. Yes, ever since he came up. Yes, at this point, the European Union has recognized him and they has decided to invite him to talk. Yes, about everything concerning the Biafra freedom, everything concerning the Biafra referendum, everything concerning the Biafra declaration also. Because, of course, we both know, I feel like every single one of us know that the European Union would one way or another affect the coming of Biafra. Yes. And then calling him to order, or calling him, they are not calling him to order at any point, then getting or calling him at this particular point to discuss what is going on at the moment, or to discuss anything concerning the movement is very important. And of course, we are sure that the PM would deliver exquisitely concerning that particular topic, because he needs to explain in details what their need is, or what our need is, or what we need the Islamic government to actually do. Because at this particular point, we know fully well that the Islamic government, the Islamic State, Nigeria, in quotes, has denied every single thing, or they've refused to hack into the words we've been letting them know about what our conditions are for us to calm down, or for us to actually reduce the way we do things at this moment. Because, of course, we've told them earlier on that what we need is for the release of Mazen Nnamdi first, and then the division of this country, allowing us to go on our own, and so that we can all have our peace wherever we are. And they've decided not to listen to the words. Now, the PM BRGIE Simon Ekpa Njoko has been called, and yes, the discussion is going to be a very critical one, as we know that he would go with the documents and the files about everything that is needed and how it is meant to be done squarely. No behind talks, no nothing held down. And I am telling you that with all alacrity that it is a good move that is being made at this point, because of course we can't, there is no way with everything that has been going on at this point, they would not have come to understand or come to notice that we are not joking concerning anything that concerns the Biafra movement. I feel like they have come to understand, even with the current situation of things in the country, and how we have been hitting up concerning it too. It is important that we get these particular things, and the European Union is one way to get it. We know consistently that these people have messed up consciously. They've messed up in a whole lot of ways. They've not done a whole lot of things. This is not the first time that I know that a few times that the PM BRGIE has called them, or has tried to send letters to them, but also no avail. But at this particular point, it has gotten to our attention, it has gotten to him that the PM, that the European Union has called and has invited him for a talk, so that there will be interesting things that will be discussed, which of course we know would just be the movement of the Biafra Liberation Army. I am here to also let every single one of you understand that the Biafra Liberation Army is something that we should look forward to. It's something that the Biafra freedom, rather, the Biafra referendum is something we should look forward to. We all know how everything is already set, or getting set at the moment. We all know how we have already gotten ready with our Biafra coin. We have our Biafra satellite at the moment. We have the Biafra Navy. We have the Biafra aviation. We have a whole lot of things getting set in place, even when we are not yet at the point where we want to even be. And we know that no how, we are going to get there. And this is the process. These are the processes we need to stand behind to make sure we get there exclusively. And without anything being held back, without anything being brought back at any point, we are getting there. one thing is sure: we ourselves need to get to that point of receiving and acknowledging the fact that there is no going back at this point, and no matter what happens, we are going to end up getting to where we need to be. The security operatives discovered bodies of 6 policemen killed by Fulani herdsmen, 15 others missing. It is not a joke. The fact that this set of things keep happening, and they feel that they can get away with it, because it is what they think. They feel they would be able to like get away with every single thing they do, is very outrageous. Now they are suffering for the consequences. They are suffering for the consequences of the things that are happening to them. He says here that trouble is brewing in Delta State after the bodies of policemen killed by Fulani herdsmen were discovered. A collaborative effort between security forces and local vigilantes resulted in the retrieval of deceased police officers' bodies belonging to the IRT Abuja PMF 51 Ogara and Anti-Kidnapping Squad Asaba. So these are the set of people that their bodies were found recently that were killed by Fulani herdsmen. And they are still keeping these people in their stead. They are still keeping this set of people in their stead. And that is why we can never allow them to encroach into our own land. They have already encroached. They have started entering. But we will not allow them to do that anymore, because the more they encroach, the more they enter into our land, the more they take over and want to feel that they have something they need to do in our place. And we will not let them have that. Yes, we can never let them have that. Okay, it continues. The recovered corpses of the officers have been deposited at Mariri Central Hospital morgue in Ugili, disclosed a senior security source at the Delta State Police Command, speaking on the condition of anonymity. The recovery operation conducted in Ugili North local government area of Delta State followed extensive search efforts in the forest on both Sunday and Monday. So these people have been missing for some time. On January 24th, 2024, 3 officers, all inspectors, were dispatched to the Ororo community in Ugili North, Delta State, in response to a distress call made by an individual named Moses Progress. The distress caller alleged an attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen, leading to the officers' deployment. Tragically, they never returned, and with their fate shrouded in uncertainty. So they called these people and they sent only 3 police officers instead of them to send a full squad to go and handle these people. Fulani herdsmen normally move in bulk, and you sent only 3 people. What do you expect? Of course, they have taken them down. Although the police authorities in Delta State have remained silent about the incident, a group of local vigilante members discovered the bodies of some of the slain officers. The report continued. Operation Huts belonging to the suspected killer Fulani herdsmen were demolished, and 6 corpses were found in the Agadama bush, while the whereabouts of the 15 others remain unknown. Regarding the discovery, the anonymous security source further elaborated. They spent over 3 hours at the hospital morgue during the documentation before being attended to at Ugili Central Hospital. Another source, when queried, mentioned no details yet, and I will get back to you as we progress, indicating ongoing investigation into the matter. My people, this is what it is, and this is what things would always end up to be, so far as it concerns the Fulani herdsmen being allowed to encroach, because these Fulani herdsmen, they are trouble. They are full-time trouble. And the earlier we get to find out that these people do not have a place with us, and they can never have a place with us in the southeast, I don't care about wherever they are, in Abuja or wherever, those people, they can allow them encroach into their land. But in our own land, Abia State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and the rest, we are not allowed to let them in. We cannot let them in. If not, we risk losing lives of maybe innocent farmers, innocent people that are around. And that is the reason we must avoid we must avoid anything that will allow us calm down when we see them encroaching or entering into our land. We cannot do that. We cannot let them do that. And so because of that, we will always be at alert to make sure that they do not encroach into our land to do things that are not that to do things that would cause mayhem or trouble in our society or in our community. And yes, we've come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.